Hi, welcome back to Wiser AI's product recommendations demonstration today. This is the part two. We will cover the rest of the features today. A few advanced functionalities that we will now start with is post-purchase upsell. This is one of the most talked out feature out there for most of the online stores. Now, Wiser AI adds multiple layers to it as well. Post-purchase upsell essentially helps your customer to make soft upsell post checkout. Once the customer fills in all the billing and shipping details, there is a small page that appears as a soft upsell page just before the thank you page, where you can show two, three, or four products, provide discounts as well on those upsells. However, with Wiser, you can actually create layers of upsell there. With Upsell 1, you can have up to 3 or 4 products showing 5% discount. If the customer accepts the offer, you can give one more upsell, provide a 10% discount with 2 or 3 items shown on the upsell page. If the customer declines the offer, you can show up to 15 or 20% discount. Now, this is just a random example. It's completely up to you how you want to play with your discounts. But this will give you a very good understanding in terms of how layered the post-purchase upsell of Wiser is. Essentially, it's not necessary for anyone to actually use all the layers. Even the first layer would work better, but it depends on what kind of store or what kind of demography you are trying to target. Moving on, we have something called a smart pop-up upsell. We all have heard about intelligent pop-up, exit intent pop-up, etc. We have something called as a smart pop-up upsell, which can be utilized to show pop-ups on exit intent on your collections page, where you can have a lot of people scrolling down a lot. So you can have scroll stopping pop-ups, which are smart enough to realize what would be the best trending products that would be recommended on those pop-ups as well. We can have these pop-ups run on AI, where the recommendations are more relevant to the customer's needs and requirements. We have something called as checkout upsell. Now, checkout upsell can be of two types. One is on the checkout page itself, which is essentially only available for Shopify Plus accounts. And the second one is like a thank you page upsell. Thank you page upsell is more like a post-purchase upsell, but in post-purchase upsell, you don't have to fill in the billing and shipping details. But in thank you page, you have to fill in the billing and shipping details. Checkout upsell, just to give you a quick example, if we can look at this particular store right now, I click on, let's say, checkout. On the page, the checkout page, you see recommendations shown right here this way. So this is how you can have checkout upsell, but this is only available to Shopify Plus stores. Moving on, we have something called as drawer cart or cart drawer upsell as well. Now, this is one of the features which has the highest click-through rates. Just to give you a quick example, we have this particular cart drawer pulled up for you, and we have placed dynamic recommendations right here. So one is recently viewed, and the other one is recommended products. This is mostly AI-based, and it has worked brilliantly for a lot of our customers. So these are some examples, and each to his own. Every store design is different, so we can help you with the design part as well to have a different look and feel for your cart drawers. We have something called as a quiz-based analysis and recommendations that can also be useful for your store. It depends on what kind of store products you're selling. Well, that being that, we also provide you with a quick analytics section where you can see sales by pages, sales by widgets, top performing products, and the products that needs improvement, giving you a very transparent and a clear view of how Wiser works, what kind of sales are you bringing in on each page and each widget, and the sales generated by Wiser along with the conversion percentage. Well, I thank you for your time today, guys, and I hope you liked what you saw.